Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. So with Wall on the bench, here's who Luke Walton's going with. Rodman is out there with Stojakovic. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Houston at the two-guard spot. And for Miami, Paul George is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bryant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Ivy in at the one spot.
Here we go.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. And stolen by Ivy. Giannis kicks to Bryant. Here's George going inside. Great D that time from Stojakovic. George against Rodman. And stolen by Ivy. The three from George. Rebound by the Kings.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Here's Houston. Laying the pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Rodman with a screen on George. Here's Houston. And a miss there on the triple. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Wang can't get it to go. Here's Ivy, covered by Mitchell. Stolen by Stojakovic. Mitchell passes to Stojakovic. Back to Mitchell. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's George for three. Rodman grabs the miss. Stojakovic with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Ivy. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Mitchell. There's the pass to Wang. That shot off the mark. Shaq with some nice D. Here's the three. Wang pulls it in.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Stojakovic dishes to Mitchell. He doesn't hit that one. And Miami the other way now. Kobe kicks to Ivy. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, there's nothing really you can do now. I mean, Giannis is drilling threes. That's the shot you want him to take.
And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And it's Miami's ball. Starks outside. Here's Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Wall finds Ellis. Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Here's the three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Right wing. Here's E. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Well, the other part is I think they got inside the head of the opponent with those early blocked shots. They played some tremendous low post defense.
Now here's LeBron after the miss from Tim Duncan. LeBron passes to Duncan. Just 4 to shoot. Tries it from 19. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Kings. They trail by 6. From deep, Ellis. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And here's Miami. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. It's blocked. They retain possession. Starks dishes to Jordan. Stolen away. Pass to Wall. Shoots over Shaq. No good there off the double clutch. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So with Rodman on the bench, here's who Luke Walton's going with. We've got Chris Anderson. Deja Stojakovic is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Swift in at the power forward position. He can't get that one to fall. Miami leading by 6. Here's Starks. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Anderson trying to get open. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. Didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to. But Paul George still gets it done.
That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket for Mitchell.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
It's picked off. Here's Houston. Hits the 3-point bomb. Houston's got 5 points so far.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And Miami making a change here. Ivy's checked in. Sacramento making a switch here. Sacramento trails by 4. Outside Mayo. To the left wing. Here's Houston. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Bryant. And George kicks to Ivy. Over Houston. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got his second basket of the game.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Houston, the pass to Mayo. They set the pick. Here's the step back. That's good on the jump shot.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Passes to Ivy. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
And Timmy's still able to get up and over the rim, throwing that one in.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's Mayo on the wing. To the middle. Here's Wang. Duncan with the block. George against Stojakovic. Giannis dishes to George. No good with the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
A different look for Miami. Shaq's checked in for Duncan. LeBron comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Jordan in for Paul George. Here's Ivy. He's got 5. Miami no good on that time either. He takes it in. Havlicek the pass to Ellis. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got his 5th rebound in this one. And 3 from Jordan. O'Neal kicks to Jordan. And here's Kobe from the arc. The shot misses. Sacramento trails by 3. Havlicek with it. Guarded now by Shaq. On the wing, Havlicek. Defended by Shaq. Over O'Neal. And it's Havlicek missing. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Here's Ivy. It's stolen by Rodman. Now Cunningham. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The assist.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Bryant passes to Ivy. He dishes it to O'Neal. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Easy and Lee, and he's checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for Dennis Rodman. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
They get it again. The kick out to Havlicek. Over in the corner, Ellis. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Out to the wing. Ivy dishes to O'Neal. Over Cunningham. Outside for Jordan. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Miami leads by just... And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So with Duncan sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Antetokounmpo is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kobe. And it's Ivy in at the point.
You really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
And it's Mitchell missing. Miami leading by 4. Outside Bryant. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Back to Kobe. It's stolen by Rodman. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Bryant passes to O'Neal. Back to Kobe. Driving. Oh!
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Mitchell, and he gets it to go from the corner. Giannis outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Dennis Rodman picks one up. Now the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Duncan, he's checked in for O'Neal, and Starks is subbed in for Bryant. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
The ball goes to the away team.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Stojakovic.
And how about that quick-fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Starks, and it's off from three-point range. Rodman passes to Lang.
Home team foul.
Chris Anderson is checked in for Sacramento. John Wall comes in for Mitchell.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, John Wall.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Down low for the lead. And that one's good by Rodman. Rodman's got 6.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Ivy passes to Starks. Comes up empty down low.
Home team foul.
Jordan, he's checked in for Miami.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Now in the game for your home team.
Starks has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Sacramento making a switch here.
Substitution for the away team.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's the triple. Here's Duncan, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You just got to be careful on defense with Duncan having the ball that close to the basket. So adept at picking up shooting fouls like he did there.
And that one falls for Duncan. James checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a change for Sacramento. Mayo's checked in.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Wall against Starks. Inside. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Wall. And the Kings lead by 1.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And George kicks to Starks. It's stolen by Rodman. In the corner, Mayo with it. No good on the triple. And here's Miami. And he drives in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
John Starks.
The first free throw is good, and the Kings will go for a different look here. E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Anderson. Cunningham comes in for Dennis Rodman. Havlicek, he's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Ellis in for John Wall.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Cunningham's shot is off. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Down low, here's E. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Miami making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Kings. And he makes both free throws. 1:12 left in the third. Ellis against Jordan. To the right side. Here's Shaq. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And Miami leads by 3.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jordan. No good from 18. Sacramento trails by 3.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the away team, 2.
The first one falls. Ryan is checked in for Miami. And Ellis drops them both. We've got 33 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Starks, kicks to James. The pass to O'Neal. Starks against Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Starks the pass to Jordan. Miami needs to get a shot off. Puts up a 3. A shot by Starks, no good. For Sacramento, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Penalty. Shooting for the away team.
And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. And so he hits both. 6 seconds left to play in the 3rd. From downtown, that one no good. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Kings lead by 1. And we're coming right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Mitchell. Rodman is out there with Peja Stojakovic. And it's Wang in at the 5 spot. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Here's Ike, covered by Mitchell. George against Stojakovic. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. The Kings making a switch here. Wall's checked in.
Substitution for the away team.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul. It goes against Sacramento.
The perennial MVP candidate continues to thrive. And it's Giannis's work ethic that has separated him from most.
First one falls for him.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. Now, how gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
6 on the shot clock. Ball passes to Houston. Over Bryant. And it's sent back by Bryant.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now this quarter. Outside, Wall. To the paint. Stolen by O'Neal. George against Stojakovic. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Away team foul. John Wall. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for your home team, Paul George.
And the first one drops.
A lot of people just could not have come back from the injury that Paul George suffered back in 2014. But to be able to get back and play at this kind of level, it's an incredible amount of determination and toughness that PG shows.
John Starks checked in for Miami. And a change for Sacramento. Mitchell's checked in.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a two-possession game.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Giannis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And Miami leads by 7.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Home team foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell up top. Out left of the wing. Rodman goes in, and then Rodman with the dunk.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it goes down 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points here in the second half.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Outside, Rodman. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Ivy. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Ivy's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami.
Away team.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Home team.
.157 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ivy. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Kicks it to Giannis. Pass to Ivy. Back to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And George, here we go. It doesn't go for him. Sacramento trails by 11. And then Rodman with the dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. From deep, Antetokounmpo. He's off on that one. And the Kings going the other way now. Passes it to Rodman. Paul George with the steal. O'Neal with it. Outside, George. Poked loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's his second personal foul. first team foul.
And they recover it. Ivy kicks to start. Miami no good on that time either.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Mitchell. At the teardrop, it's hauled in by Giannis. Shaq passes to Ivy. Dishes to George. Starts outside. Up and against George.
Blocking foul.
And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Team foul number 4. Away team foul. Peja Stojakovic. That's his first.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Number 4.
And George drops them both.
Now that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Here's Havlicek, and it's sent back by George.
Paul George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.